All right, so AI took over my day. Let me tell you what happened. I woke up at 6 a.m., which is earlier than I like to wake up, but I had a very pleasant surprise. On my desk was this beautiful piece of writing that said, "To the moon and beyond, you are a star that shines so bright." It was signed, "Love your future self." And then there was a postscript that said, "P.S. I wrote this at 1 a.m. and it took me 3 hours. I hope you like it." So obviously, being the wonderful person that I am, I hit the gym, and then I came back and I started working. And every time I would start to work on something, whether it be emails or writing out a plan for my business or even thinking about what I'm going to post on social media, ChatGPT would just take over. Like, I literally just described to it what I was trying to do, and it did it for me. For example, I asked it to write an email to my team, and it wrote this really eloquent email that got them to buy into this new idea that I had for the business. Then I asked it to write out a year-long content plan for my social media. And it wrote this entire document that included all of the different topics that I should cover and even suggested some hashtags. And then finally, when I was thinking about what I should post on social media, I asked ChatGPT to write a caption for a picture of me at the gym, and it wrote this really funny caption that got a lot of engagement. Now, to be clear, I didn't just sit around all day and watch AI do all the work. I mean, yeah, I did watch it write those things, but then I went and I worked on other areas of my business. You know, like, I still have to be involved in the business, right? But it was just amazing how much AI has improved. Like, just yesterday, I did a video where I showed you guys how to use Midjourney and how to use Stable Diffusion, and I had a lot of people comment that they were already using those tools to create artwork and that they were creating avatars for their businesses. And then there was a bunch of people who said that they were just getting started with AI and that they were blown away by the results. So I think AI is going to be huge for creators because it allows us to produce so much more content in such a short amount of time. You know, like, AI is not going to replace us, but I think it will make our jobs easier. You know, like, if we can use AI to generate images, use AI to write captions, use AI to write emails, and use AI to write long-form content, then we'll be able to do all those things faster and more efficiently, and then we can focus on the other areas of our businesses. But it wasn't all sunshine and rainbows, you know? Like, while AI did help me get a lot of work done, I still had to go and take action on those things. For example, after ChatGPT wrote that social media content plan, I still had to go and create the actual content. And then also, you know, AI is only as good as the data that it's been trained on. So I noticed that a lot of the content that it was generating was very similar to the content that I had already posted on social media. And it also tended to lean towards the more conservative side of things. Now, that's not necessarily a bad thing, but it is something to keep in mind. Like, AI is not going to be able to help you break out of your comfort zone and try new things. It's only going to be able to help you do things that you're already good at. Overall, I had a pretty productive day despite the fact that I woke up early and that AI took over a lot of my work. Like, I was able to get a lot of stuff done and I was able to focus on the more important parts of my business. And if you're not using AI in your business yet, I highly recommend that you start doing it now. Like, there are so many tools available that can help you generate images, write content, automate your social media, and even create custom chatbots for your website. So don't wait. Start using AI today. That being said, I think it's important to remember that AI is not going to replace us anytime soon. It's simply a tool that can help us do our jobs more efficiently. And it's up to us to decide how we want to use it. Do you want to use it to create more content, automate repetitive tasks, or generate new ideas? The possibilities are really endless. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.